Barcelona 0, Atletico Madrid 2. Barcelona, for quite a while now, yes, we know they have financial problems, but it's about time people start calling them out for what they are. Barcelona are a fraud of a football club. Bro, I think it's about time people start telling them who they are. Because how can you have a world-class coach in Hansi Flick and you can't match his ambitions? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? You have Lamine Yamal, you have Pedri, you can't match their ambitions. Barcelona do not have a bench. They were playing a game today that they had to win. There was nothing from the bench. They have zero quality from the bench. And you are a top football club. Yesterday, Real Madrid were 2 goals down. Who did they bring in? Jude Bellingham. Barcelona were 2 goals down and there's no quality coming from the bench that you can say, all right, cool, that player is good enough to be one of the best in the world. The Barcelona of old had quality seated on the bench. The current Barcelona team, I don't even get it. Everyone is just relaxed. We're being comfortable. They can't match the ambitions of the star. Look, Lamine Yamal, Pedri, and the other stars in Barcelona. Speak to your agent and leave that football club right now. Enough is enough. Forget all of the love talk that Laporta and the rest are showing to you, all of that stuff. Love yourself first. Because when you retire from football, you look at yourself. Messi gave everything to Barcelona. How was he treated? Ronaldinho gave everything to Barcelona. How was he treated? Samuel Eto'o gave everything to Barcelona. How was he treated? It's not just a Barcelona thing. In football, clubs always pick themselves first. They will always do. It's not the first time. It's not the last time. Lamine, Pedri, everyone in that club, start getting the hell out of that club. Barcelona is a mess and it's going to take a long time to fix it. Because how can you, 2 years in a row, you can't help your stars like Lamine Yamal get to the top level? There's no quality. Your manager does not have the quality on the bench. There's nothing. You have a top profile manager in Hansi Flick. He's overstretched. There's no quality. Harawo should not be in Barcelona right now. He should not be playing for Barcelona Football Club. Marcus Rashford respectfully had a good game today, but he's not good enough to be a Barcelona player. How can you tell me no Rafinha, Barcelona are in crisis? Bro, Rafinha is not Lionel Messi, man. Even Real Madrid can win games without Mbappe because they have quality. Barcelona are empty, bro. This is an empty football club. There's no quality coming from any part of the pitch. Lamine Yamal He's not Jehovah, man. 2 men on him is game done. Lamine Yamal is one of the very few players who they man-mark with 2 players these days. I see people comparing Lamine Yamal to Olise. Bro, respectfully, Olise is a fantastic player, but you can't compare him to Lamine in any way. I'm a Chelsea fan. I don't really care about Lamine Yamal or Sime or Olise. But you need to understand something, yeah? I've never watched a game and saw 2 players on Olise. Whenever Lamine Yamal has the ball, there's always 2 players on him. Even when he plays against Real Madrid, Vinicius is forced to go back and assist Carreras all the time. When Barcelona play Real Madrid, Vinicius is forced to go back and defend. Like you have to double team this guy. You need to support. Vinicius, as big as he is, has to support the defender when he's playing against Lamine Yamal. You would never see that against a player like Olise. I'm not even going to go into the Olise-Yamal debate because if you're talking take-ons, it's Lamar. If you're talking creativity, it's Lamar. I'm not even going to go into all of that. But the thing is, Barcelona are not good enough to match the ambitions of the stars. Clubs like PSG, Chelsea, United, and the other big boys should come in and buy these players. Because I don't get it, man. How can you be a top football club for 2 years in a row and it matters the most when you need players, when you need quality coming from the bench? You have nothing. You rely on aspired players, on players who have lost their way, and you just try to turn into a recycle bin. Barcelona is a recycle bin for talent right now. If it's not La Masia, it's nothing. They can't even get any quality from the transfer window. Bro, Manchester City got rid of Ferran Torres and Barcelona had him. Lewandowski is too old. Barcelona has him. Barca got a red card. There was no quality coming from the bench to close that position. PSG 2, Liverpool 0. Fantastic game of football. I'll say this again. Luis Enrique does not get his flowers much enough. PSG are an absolutely fantastic team to watch. When you watch PSG, you are overjoyed. The way they play, the rotational style of play. Everyone occupies every part of the pitch. The players do not stick to a single position. They are always alternating positions, always moving around the pitch. Van Dijk could not pin onto Dembele today. He was far off his centre-back position, trying to pick him up high up the pitch. He wasn't even screaming. At some point, when he runs down, Joao Neves occupies that space. Van Dijk was screaming at the top of his voice. He was not comfortable today, thanks to the tactics of Luis Enrique. Fantastic football. PSG have hit the stride at the right time of the season. And look, I wouldn't be surprised if they won Champions League again this season. And as for Liverpool, you met your match. You met a team, the better team won today. But it's good to say Liverpool did not put up a fight. When Chelsea came to the Parc des Princes, Chelsea put up a fight. Liverpool did not create any meaningful chance today. There was nothing. Hugo Ekitike was a ghost. He was a ghost. There was nothing for Liverpool today. It was an absolutely shambles of a performance from Liverpool today. There was nothing. Liverpool could not do anything today. PSG outplayed, outstyled, tactically, physically. They were overwhelming for Liverpool today. Liverpool were confused. And Konate was lucky to not concede a penalty today. That last tackle in the 91st minute, that's a clear penalty. That's a clear penalty, bro. I don't know how he's going to do it, but the Liverpool manager, I think his time is ticking. By the end of next week, if he gets fired, I won't be surprised. I would not be surprised if he gets fired. Because today, nah, that is not good enough. Even Monaco created a chance at the Parc des Princes. Chelsea created a chance at the Parc des Princes. For Liverpool to come here and create nothing, yeah. He's out of his depth. He was outclassed. Look, Liam Rossignol, when he played against PSG, yes, Chelsea got beat 8-2 or whatever it was. He wasn't outclassed, like totally. Liverpool today were outclassed in all facets of the game. They couldn't create chances. PSG missed so much chances today. It could have been 5-0. Desiree Dure missed a couple. Ware Zara Emery missed a couple. Dembele missed quite like 3. It could have been 6 today. It was a great game of football. Champions League is back. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think Liverpool can come back in the second leg? And also, do you think Barcelona has what it takes to match the ambitions of star players like Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Kubasi, etc.? Should these players leave Barcelona? Should Barcelona take 350 million from PSG for Lamine Yamal and fix the mess of a football club they've got? Because they will keep going like this. You can't manage your way to the Champions League. You can't not manage your way there.